So Meals on Wheels is to provide a hot, nutritious meal to seniors who are homebound. So whether it's for medical reasons where they can't get out and buy food, they can't get out and they can't bring it back and cook the food. So it's basically for those who are very much in need. And it could be for a week, it could be 2 weeks, or it could be months and maybe even years.
I've had a little experience in my own life with parents and in-laws who were homebound or were in a facility where they depended on the food there, and it was horrible. You know, these people are a captive audience, and sometimes they can't cook for themselves or can't shop for themselves. So it's just really, it's everything to me to bring, you know, some delicious meals to people. Sometimes that's the highlight of their whole day.
My wife was recently ill. I took about 2 months off to take care of her, and during that period of time she wasn't able to get up and do the cooking, and I don't cook, I barbecue, and we got tired of eating nothing but meat. So I signed up for Meal on Wheels, and it's one of the best things I ever did.
There's a lot happening behind the scenes here at the Senior Center when we're preparing for the day. Typically, our kitchen staff get in anywhere around 5 to 5:30 in the morning, and they start prepping the meals that need to be made for our Meals on Wheels deliveries. Drivers start coming in to the facility around 9 a.m. They get all of their route sheets from our Meals on Wheels coordinator. We have a little office here of 2 that handle all the routes and tell drivers where to go and give them the maps and the tools they need to get there. We also have dog and cat food and dog treats that we provide to those clients who may need that extra support for their animal, because oftentimes they'll feed their animal before they will eat their own meal. Here at the center, they will have an assembly line and package all the meals, seal them up, put them in the hot bags to go out, and then when the driver leaves the dock, he's got at least 2 or 3 bags of hot food and 2 coolers with milk and cold items. We've been averaging about 170 meals a day going out for Meals on Wheels. So once that meal is cooked and out the door, there's a little downtime, and then they start up on the meal that we serve here at lunch for our in-home dining. We get about maybe 50 or 60 people each day, and they'll eat here, and we serve lunch from noon to 1.
Well, one thing we've started that's really kind of fun is we started a chef's table, and they can ask me anything. We can't talk politics, that's the only rule. What I found about it is people don't have the opportunity to talk about themselves. You know, some people are home all day alone and they just don't have that opportunity, and you can just see it, you know, in the chef's table, and I'll ask questions and try to generate some conversation, and that's been really special.
They also, a lot of them will call here and just want to talk to staff and either talk about how their lunch was or ask how our day is going, and just that little bit of contact keeps them going and keeps them feeling social.
Because of the snow and the rain and the wind and everything else, we have to deliver every day. So we're like the mailman. We got to feed the people. But more important than that is we have to look at them. Now you must remember, we go anywhere from in the 60s all the way up to the 90s. So some of them are pretty aged. The women seems to be more in need of somebody to talk to. And I may be the only person that's going to be there today, so I generally go in and fuss with them a little bit, try to get a smile. I had one gentleman that fell out of bed quite a bit, and when we'd get there, I could just see the top of his head. I'd have to go in and get him on his feet again.
I've been out on routes and got to meet people, and it was just amazing. They were full of so much gratitude. So I think the interaction, somebody coming to check on them, you know, sometimes there's a dilemma they need help with, a light bulb changed, or a dog got out, and you know, none of these people that drive will walk away from that. They will make sure that person gets the help they need.
To make a call to a provider about something that's good is, not everybody does it, because it's really just easy to say, oh, that was great, and move along with your day. The fact that they take time out of their day to make a phone call or fax or an email and say that they really appreciated it and enjoyed that food is a huge reason why we do this.
Okay, so this was back in June, and this is a lady that apparently is 105 years old, and she sends us faxes, which I can't even send a fax, so, you know, I'm very impressed, but this is what she wrote. The meal delivered for my last night's dinner was one of the best ever. Can we have more beets, please? The salad was scrumptious with olives and garbanzo beans, carrots, and other veggies. The cranberry sauce was delicious too. Thank you, you wonderful people. And then just the other day, we got this. This was from August. Good morning, and hats off to the chef. The addition of new spices and the nice way the meals look is much appreciated. Thank you. I had a beef stew a couple weeks ago that was garnished with a sprig of rosemary. What? She says. I put it on a plate, I used a cloth napkin, and I sat at my table. The meal deserved respect. Please know that your labors of love haven't gone unnoticed. Thank you so much for what you do. I get choked up when I read those. Amazing. That's all it's about right there.
It's the little things that create the success. It's not about how many meals we deliver, although that's important. It's more about how those meals affect the people that are eating them and how that experience of getting that meal delivered to them is impacting their lives.